Well, you're back again for our session. Okay. I know that the last couple of weeks I want to kind of recap and summarize what we've been doing. Okay. Okay. Last week we discussed some homework assignments I gave you to go out with a group of friends and go painting, and also to maybe try to find someone to go out on a date with. And a lot of the other things we talked about were your family. Let's recap on that. Your husband passing away, and then your daughter going off to college, and you feeling alone and depressed.
Yes.
And we talked about solutions for that, and those solutions were the guitar lessons and different things to try to get your mind off of that. I see here that we also discussed and suggested that you stop thinking on all the negative things all the time and be a little bit more optimistic about life and things. Okay.
Yes.
So since we've recapped, let's go over your homework. You know, did you find someone to go out on a date with, or?
Well, I went to the group classes like painting, color, that make me relax. So I go like twice a week. So we paint. I have met friends. Female friends, and we get together like to practice. We go to like a park, then by our own, we paint, we talk, about our relationship, not yet, but I have friends.
Okay, so you have friends, so you went out on the painting trip with the group of friends, and that was fun. You said the colors and painting made you relax.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, relaxing?
Well, there is like the color, like the green, make you relax. That's what I said. And talking to people, being in the park, see? So you take your mind out of the house, out of the family, out of everything else.
Okay. So it was a stress reliever for you. It took your mind off of the things that were stressing you out.
At least when I'm not in the house.
Okay. Okay.
The problem come back
when you get in the house.
Exactly.
So when you're not around the house, is that have something to do? Maybe you think with memory, like you remembering things from being around.
Yeah, because in the house you see everything familiar to your kids, to your past husband. So I think that is why.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you had a good time on the, painting trip. Well, let's think of some suggestions. Since you had a good time and you feel like the stress was relieved, do you feel like maybe if you, like you said, you left the house and you got your mind off of it, it made you feel stress-free, it made you calm down. But when you got back into the house, it was stressed back up again. Do you think maybe it may be time to just think about maybe taking down some of the pictures of your husband and kind of putting them in a treasure chest maybe for your kids? And maybe so it'll kind of give you that relief to maybe want to let go of the past. Not the memories, but just the hurtful moments in the past.
Yeah. Yes. I will think about it.
Yeah, think about it. Okay. I know I don't want to say that you should just automatically do it, but think about it.
Yeah.
Take some time and see how you feel about maybe taking those pictures.
And I would tell my kids.
Yeah.
I would tell my kids.
Tell your kids, yeah.
So they have to agree with me. But then I don't want to have problems.
Right. You want the support of your kids, so I understand. And you definitely want them to be on board with something that was their father, that's your late husband, so you want them to feel the emotion as well and make sure it's okay with them to not see pictures of daddy and mom anymore. Okay.
I would say that I would put it in a place that they can see it. If they want to take it with them,
they can.
That would be good. So let's just talk to them to see what they say.
Okay. And I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So I think from our last couple of sessions to now, you have improved a lot. I see where your thinking is. I see where you're not as lonely. You come in more refreshed. It's not like a cloud over you. It's more so, you optimistic, more positive about looking towards the future. Is that how you feel?
Yeah. But I'm starting to move out of that space or that hole, I would say. I have a long way to go, but I trying hard to like me again.
Right. You're right. You're focusing on you again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a good thing. I think the fact that you're focusing on Irma is causing you to glow. It's causing you to feel more refreshed because you're focusing that time on you instead of worrying about your late husband
Yes.
or thinking about your kids. You can't bring them back. They're trying to advance their lives. They're trying to do new things. So I think you're more at peace with you're getting more at
Now
peace.
give me, relax because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing for the future. Now, maybe this is the time they leave, they have their own life. My husband died, that was his turn. So maybe now I will do something for me. I mean,
Okay.
it's time, I think.
It's time. I agree. And I like that you got to that conclusion by yourself. No one pushed you into it. No one forced you. It was something you came into yourself. And your growth from our first session to now is even amazing to see how you were thinking when we first met to how you're thinking now. It's a long process of growth that you've experienced.
You think I will be much better then?
I think you will be much better because you're focusing on your peace, you're focusing on your time, you're focusing on making Irma happy, and you're focusing on not the negatives anymore. Our last couple sessions, you focus on a lot of the negatives. Now you're thinking about the positives and what you can leave behind or maybe let go of, or what you can do to maintain Irma's happiness. So I think that's a good thing that you're focusing on that now because, as you can see, it's making you more positive outside and just mentally. So let's talk about the dating thing. I know you said you didn't really see anybody out of the group of painting that you would consider dating, but let's talk about that subject. Does that scare you, or how do you feel about it? What's your reservations? What's that like?
That scare me.
It does scare you?
Oh, yes. Because it's like something new for me. Because so much time with one person and then I don't know how to do that anymore. I mean, what is the first step? I don't know. See, I feel like better don't think about that one.
Right. So your mind is not even open to it yet.
It's like the baby step. You know, I have to go like slowly. Because for a young person, or at the beginning, when you're young and you started, so you have all the energy, and you're thinking to, oh my God, you can do whatever you want. Everything is there. When you're old, you lose like what you call the experience or your mind is not set up for sleeping. It's like you sleeping, you relax, you don't think about it. But then now, what I have to do with it? I will invite her. That will take time.
Right. It'll take time because you're not in the mindset of even having the desire to be excited about dating someone yet. You're still going through the emotions of grieving of your late husband, correct?
Yeah, but the thing is also this new thing for me. How I will wrap that one and start again. You see, it's like I was out of shape. Yeah, okay. Then I will start again. How that will be? It's like I don't see myself doing it because you start getting
You feel like you're too older now to go through the whole dating process of meeting someone, getting excited, going on dates, being in shape, and being in like you feel like you need to be younger in order to even go there with a person.
Yeah, like a young girl, a young boy, or whatever. You see, that is their own stuff.
Right.
Or what about when you are my age? How you start going to this, going over here, and going over there. That doesn't go.
Well, I mean, it's interesting how you're choosing to think on the situation. Let's talk about your thinking. You're thinking, okay, I'm too old. You keep referring to teenagers. Do you feel like teenagers are the only ones who can experience new things and let go and experience new things over and over again?
No, but they have to if they do it and they make a mistake, like they teenager. That is what teenagers does, like experiment.
Mhm.
But not for somebody like me, you see. And when you're young, you doing things. You are in that environment. When you are my age, that you stay in your house like what, 40 years
Mhm.
with one person, do
Mhm.
the same thing.
Mhm.
So to throw myself in with there,
Into a new situation.
exactly.
Yeah, it's you've been in the same
Mhm.
routine with your late husband for so many years
Yes.
that you don't even have the desire or energy to
Or
go through
even
something.
the idea
The
how
idea.
to start.
Oh, okay. So you're not opposed to dating. You just don't understand how you would even start. Where would you even
Yeah.
go? What would be the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
How would you even start that
How
off?
that would be with that person. You see,
I understand.
that is another story. Let's say I find somebody, I will start again, and what happens if that person gets sick? Then I will lose it again, and then like 10 years from now, that would be really hard for me to.
So you're afraid of possibly losing someone again because you're older, and with older comes more sickness or possibilities of things.
And then more older I get, less possibility of, I don't know, having a social.
Having a social life.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm not sure about it.
I'm not sure about it. Okay. Well, I hear a lot of things that you've said. You said you're not sure. Well, that's one. You said that you feel like you're getting older and there's more risk with dating when you're older because of, age and possible health issues or concerns. Just you feel like where would you start if with someone that, is new and you're dating? Where would you go with that? I think that, the basic thing and the most important thing that you can start with is friendship. I think you get to know someone that has the same interests, same likes, same just that you have chemistry with, that has the same interest in the things that you're interested in. You just love some of the same things. You can kind of relate and talk about some of the same things. You get to know a friend like that, and then see where it goes. It can stay as a friendship, but don't be pressured. And this is a suggestion for me because I've been working with you the past couple weeks. I think it's time for you to kind of branch out to maybe start small friendship. So you won't feel so overwhelmed by dating and someone new. And then from that friendship, see what it blossoms into. Because I think, as you've grown through our sessions, that you're at a place now where you can entertain a friendship at least.
Yeah.
Because you went out painting and that went great for you. You said it was a stress reliever, the colors and just being outside of the house made you like euphoric, like wow, I feel like I'm a part of something.
Yes, yes. So I think maybe painting, keep doing the painting activity in the park because we also like we go like a trip or picnic and we paint whatever we see. And we enjoy it and laugh and you see like
that's good. You took your mind off of the stress. That's the main thing I see here is just trying to get activities for you to take your mind off of the stress. And I think the more activities that we create for you and the more avenues we create for you to take your mind off the stress, it'll be better for you. And looking at my notes, I can just see the progression and how you're more open. When you first met with me, you were very closed off and very lonely. You gave off an aura of just closed offness and depression. And now it's optimistic, open to new things.
yes.
Seeing life from a new, different perspective.
Yeah, and now I'm like enjoying to do things because when you marry, you have to. You see, sometimes you don't want to do something, but the other person wants to. So you do things that your husband like, your kids like, and when it's your turn, everybody's doing something else.
Right.
So it's like never your turn.
Right.
So now, let's see if I can concentrate a little bit in myself. Maybe no relationship like it, but something.
Okay. All right. So you want to concentrate on yourself and you want to make sure everything's fine. I think that we had a great session here. I mean, we learned a lot.
Okay.